So, let's see. First, I gotta see if RetroArch's going to fucking cooperate with OBS. Because it's really finicky about that. What? Wait, do we got it? Do we got it? It's flashing. It's trying to give people an epileptic seizure. Yeah, there we go. Now, let us use the wheel spinner to choose what game I play next. Alright, looks like I'm going to be playing the Saturn version of Mega Man X4. Alright. Hopefully this won't end up too badly, because Sega Saturn emulation is iffy at best. I know that it's always really slow on the Capcom intro. Oh yeah, that's right, you did get a Saturn! Man, I'm so jealous of you for picking one of those up for cheap. Yeah, god damn it, that's a good price for a Saturn. What games do you have for it? I'm interested. I haven't been to a flea market since I was a little kid, so I never have checked a flea market for any game deals. Oh, Panzer Dragoon is a good choice. I've got it for my emulator. I don't think I would stream that one because, you know, it's arcade style, play it all in one sitting, or start from the beginning. I'd be up for that. Alright, I'll be playing as X on this one because I suck as Zero. Get ready for some glorious 90s voice acting.
General. They are far too eager to please the humans and continue to hunt down the Reploids. Do you believe they pose a significant threat?
Perhaps.
You already know the truth, General. Their sole mission has been to destroy any Reploids who fail to do as the humans order. It's in your best interest to stop them now, before they turn on you. You possess enough power to destroy them!
You are dismissed.
What?
I will not betray the humans. Remove yourself from my sight. My business with you has concluded.
Very well. But you will change your mind soon, I assure you.
And just FYI, I'm gonna be speeding through the text, because this isn't a Let's Play, it's just me trying to play as much of the game as I can in one sitting. I already know there's gonna be a lot of slowdown on this, because, RetroArch isn't... RetroArch's built-in Saturn emulator isn't exactly the greatest, and I've really got to rebind my controls. I completely forgot about that. There we go, now I can play it properly. I keep forgetting that for Saturn emulator's default control layout for gamepads is really weird. Miles, this one is Mega Man X4 on Sega Saturn. And the reason I'm playing the Saturn version instead of the PS1 version is because it's got some better graphical effects and better music. Like, an example of the better graphical effects here are, is that, in the PS1 version, when you get to, Sky Lagoon Part 2, in the background, it's just flashing for everything that's on fire, but in the Saturn version, it's got that wavy effect going on, which looks cool, because, I'm sure as you all know, PS1 was much better at 3D graphics than the Saturn was. Mostly because it was easier to program 3D stuff for it, since the Saturn used some weird-ass shit. But, the Saturn was a fucking 2D powerhouse for its time. Arguably better at it than the PS1. I say arguably because, you know, it's not definitive, it's all subjective. But, the Saturn versions of the Mega Man games tended to be better. And, the Saturn version of Mega Man 8 even had an unlockable gallery and 2 additional boss fights. And it irritates me that every time we get a re-release of Mega Man 8, like, for example, the recently released Legacy Collection 2, we always get the PS1 version of Mega Man 8 instead of the Saturn version that includes the 2 additional boss fights. Now I know that's because Saturn emulation is hard, but still, it would be nice to have an attempt. I love that fucking whatever synth instrument riff that is at the beginning of this boss fight theme in the Saturn version, and oh god, everything's slowing down! Yeah, tell Time Man to stop fucking with everything. By the way, Time Man is my absolute favorite character in Mega Man Powered Up, which I do have on an emulator, so I could stream that sometime. Cutscene time!
Brave soldiers of Repliforce, we have all been wrongfully judged as mavericks by the humans. We cannot suffer this indignity and live in disgrace. We will build our own nation of Reploids. But remember, this is neither about insurrection nor rebellion against our human creators. This is about our liberty and security. We must battle for our own individual rights and our own survival. Together we will build our nation, a sanctuary for all Reploids, our own utopia. Let us forge onward towards a new golden era for the Repliforce.
I too share the general sentiment. Take heed, we have no other choice. Let us fight valiantly, with courage and pride, without fear, for we are the Repliforce.
I don't know how popular this opinion is, but I fucking love Colonel's voice in this game. Even if there's no reason for him to have a constantly changing accent.
The General has finally taken action.
Well, actually, when it comes to the voice actors for Mega Man 8 and Mega Man X4, their dialogue, the English dialogue, was recorded in Japan by native English-speaking actors. So, it's got the whole issue of English-speaking actors being directed by people who don't natively speak English, so that's why it's got so many mistakes in weird pronunciations. That's what Capcom actually did a lot back in the day, and that's also why Mega Man Legends had such better voice acting, was because it used voice actors based in Canada. Have I considered dubbing these cutscenes? I might, if I can find the music and... I do have the sound effects I need. I've got every sound effect and voice clip in Mega Man X4 downloaded. So I could do sound effects, it's just the music that I would need. And I wouldn't be able to lip sync it the way that I do in a Brigimon. Yeah, I think you've got a good voice for some Mega Man X4 fan dubbing. Keep in mind, this is not something I'm officially saying I'm doing. But if I do decide that I want to do a fan dub of some cutscenes from Mega Man X4, I'll keep you in mind, Rizzo. I'll have to hold auditions for characters because I don't really have anyone in mind to play a set part. Except maybe Mushy as Iris. I'm running into a lot of slowdown here, probably because there's so many graphical effects going on at once. Come on, die. Can I get some health, please? Shit. Oh well. At least I reached a checkpoint. Thanks for the follow, Rizzo. Thanks for the other follow. Yeah, really nice of you. Also, just a reminder to the viewers, I've got a tip jar. I've got a tip jar set up, linked to it in the description of the Twitch and Mixer channels. Ended up having a change of plans on how website hosting is gonna go, so instead, whatever money you may or may not give, it's not a requirement. And I don't want to sound like I'm e-begging here, it's just that I don't really have a source of income at the moment. Is going to go towards paying for expenses for NecoCon. Like hotel room and food, ticket. I think what we'll do is I will probably repeatedly die to Web Spider, and then I'll call it a night. After I eventually beat Web Spider. I'll let you know next time I stream, let you know ahead of time, so maybe I can get you in for like some multiplayer stuff or as a co-host or something. Oh, Web Spider's voice is higher pitched in the Saturn version. Cool. Alright, now for the second phase of the fight. Come on, break free. There we go. Boom! Boom, motherfucker! Definitely saving now. And, yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. This was a lot of fun. What I'm going to do about Crash 3 is I am going to play that again up to the point we were at before off-stream, so you guys don't have to see those same stages twice. And then, I will continue it next time I stream, so have a good night, and I'll probably stream again tomorrow, because I'm going to have the place to myself, and I don't have anything planned. So yeah, I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Later!